Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to put out a couple of tips for the weekend race, and then don't forget, as always, it is Free Bet Friday every Friday, so if you comment on this hashtag Free Bet Friday and you are subscribed to the channel, then you'll be entered in the chance of winning a £10 free bet, which would go very nicely for this weekend's race. And there's lots of opportunities to place the bet, so if you want to be involved, all you've got to do is comment hashtag Free Bet Friday, and the draw will be at 8 o'clock tonight, so you've got until then to enter, and any entries after that won't count. Or contact the person who wins and then you'll get a £10 free bet for the weekend. But moving on to some selections, I'm going to start off over in Punchestown in the 350, where I think Epatant's going to take the world of beating at 5-4. She's been a very consistent mare, and I think she's just a class above the rest of these horses in the race. She's 5-4. We've got Marie's Rock and Tell Me Something Girl at 11-2, Stormy Island 8-1, Miss Milner 9-1, and much bigger for the rest of them. But I think Epatant is just a completely different level to these horses. She's had 4 runs this season, 3 wins and a second in the Champion Hurdle to Honeysuckle. That reads very well in form, and if it wasn't for a mistake at the last, she might have gone very close to winning the Champion Hurdle, so that was a very good performance. She was up to 2.5 miles last time at Aintree, travelled all over Zanahiyr, who eventually fell at the last, but that was a very good performance, showed she stayed the longer distance. I was a little bit sceptical if she would, but she showed she stayed that day. This race is actually 2 miles 3 furlongs, so it's a little bit down in trip on last time. That probably will suit. I think it might turn into a little bit of a speed test, and I think Epatant is just going to cruise in behind under Aidan Coleman and take all the beating at 5-4 in the bet, and I think she should be odds on, to be honest. I think she's just that good of a horse. Now my next best is going to come just a little bit later in the 455 at Goodwood. Their campaign got underway today, I should say. They've got action there tomorrow, and in the last race on the card, I think State Legend is going to take quite a lot of beating at 3-1. This horse has been very progressive, started off in handicaps off a mark in the low 70s. He's up to 85 today after a very impressive win last time at Doncaster. That was on fast ground, and it really looked like it suited this horse under Daniel Muscott, who won by 5 lengths in a pretty competitive race. I think there was a few horses in that race which should have given this horse more of a race. They didn't. He's been put up £8 from 77 to 85, but Benoit de la Salle takes off a very valuable £7, and I think this horse continues to be one on the up, and it will take quite a lot of beating, to be honest. And my final selection is going to be a little bit of a long shot. It comes in the Thirsk Hunt Cup in the 205 at Thirsk, obviously. It's a pretty competitive handicap, actually. £50,000 up for grabs. Astro King heads the market for Sir Michael Stout. There's always a little bit of excitement when he sends one up north for sure. But I'm going to stick with one trained by Ruth Cars, somewhat overlooked in the betting as well. It's Copper and 5, who's currently around 18-1 in the market. I should just stress, make sure you look around bookmakers for different prices, extra places and all that stuff. I think some bookmakers will probably go 5 or 6 places in this race, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. But I think this horse is one that will definitely be suited by the fast ground, and his penultimate run is one that definitely interests me. It was on a comeback. It was sent off 20-1 in the market in a pretty strong race. In fact, the 2nd, 3rd and 4th have both gone on and won since. That makes it a pretty strong line of form. You can discount last time. He was bumped around all over the place, and I think you can just completely rule that one out. It's been dropped to £1, and it's drawn in stall 5, which I think might suit. I think there's going to be a little bit of pace around him. I think horses in stall 6 and 9 I noted as being probable front runners. Hopefully they can set a decent clip for this horse, who usually tracks the leaders or sits in behind. If he gets a strong pace to aim at, settles nicely. Joanna Mason takes off £3, so I think Copper and 5 is a decent enough bet at 18-1. So they're my 3 selections for the weekend. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course comment hashtag Free Bet Friday to be in with a chance of winning a £10 free bet. Good luck with all your bets over the weekend, and I've got a 1,000 and 2,000 Guineas preview coming very soon, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll see you next time.